Welcome back. A man who spent 27 years behind bars is free after a Milwaukee County judge canceled his life sentence at the end of November. Manuel Cucuta was a teenager when he was convicted of a double murder, a crime advocates and lawyers from the Wisconsin Innocence Project don't believe he committed. Our Merrill Hubbard is here to tell us how the Innocence Project found the cracks in Cucuta's case.
The Wisconsin Innocence Project works to free innocent people from prison and train the next generation of legal leaders. I'm going to introduce you to three people, an attorney and two students at UW-Madison who saw innocence in Cucuta's case. These are the people that made his release a reality. Do you think that Manuel would still be in jail without the Wisconsin Innocence Project?
Unfortunately, yes. We're sort of the last resort for so many people who are incarcerated.
WIP took Cucuta on as a client in 2016. Since then, at least 2 attorneys and 8 students have stepped in to push the needle forward. That includes Noemi Reyes and Gabriela Marquez.
I think about it as everybody deserves an opportunity to live their life and to go on and be a part of a community and do great things.
One of the reasons that I came to UW Law was actually for the Innocence Project. I had heard about it through cases just over the years, and it was all really inspirational to me, and I really wanted to be part of it.
They make my job super easy. I feel like I do more learning from them than they do from me.
Christopher Lau, co-director of WIP, is the guide to help the students through the criminal law process.
They really are sort of like the 2 attorneys driving the case, and I just am there to check in with them.
27 years ago, Manuel was sentenced to life in prison for a double murder. He was a teenager.
I could tell that he had even more legal knowledge than I did. So it just goes to show how hard he's worked. So definitely he's a very optimistic, hardworking person.
WIP picked up his case because there was no physical evidence and no weapon tied to Cucuta at the crime.
The really unique thing I think about Memo's case is the victim's family also believed in his innocence and strongly advocated for his release. So at the hearing that we did 2 weeks ago, 3 of the siblings of one of the decedents in the case came to the court and told the court, we want to see Manuel out. We don't think he did it.
After months of hard work, in November of 2024, Cucuta had a hearing that set him free.
When the judge finally said, I'm going to go ahead and vacate the sentence, I kind of let out a sigh of relief.
He looked over at me, and I just smiled at him, and I nodded yes, and tears just started coming down his face, and I was doing everything to not cry, too.
Seeing Cucuta be released has inspired Reyes and Marquez to continue working in criminal justice. They tell me this experience has boosted their spirits, and they believe anything is possible.